Happy hump day! It's Wednesday again, and here I am in your inbox. Thank you so much for opening it and listening to this video because I've got something really cool to share with you today. I just got done with this 5-day challenge that I did with, maybe you participated in it, but it was phenomenal, where I got women creating this morning routine for themselves. And one of the things that I like to do is not necessarily sell you stuff, because I'm about way more than that, but I'm really into bringing you resources, and especially the kind of resources that kind of changes your way of thinking a little bit. For instance, I'm going to share something really nifty with you today, and it's all about that limiting belief that we lose our memory as we get older. Yeah, you know, if you're like me, you'll forget where you put your car keys, or maybe you forgot, you know, what you ate for breakfast, or maybe not. That's really bad. But you know, we all have these little memory lapses, but the fact is, it's not necessarily because we're getting older. It's oftentimes because we never really learned how to learn. Now, the reason I'm talking about this is when I was in Los Angeles in 2016, and there was this guy named Jim Kwik, Kwik, and he was giving us these tips on how to improve our memory. And it's like he said, if Paul Revere came back from back then, came back to life and came here today, the only thing he would recognize is our school system. Because like he says, nothing's really evolved, and even now today we don't teach kids how to learn. And the coolest thing is that the people that are the fastest learners are children. And one of the reasons, like Jim says, is because when we're young, we're small, we think in images. Maybe because it's more right brain heavy, I don't know. But he gave us this really neat thing to do, and I'm going to share it with you today, because one of the things he says is that if you want to learn something, it doesn't matter how old you are. You could be 93 years old. If you take that information and really focus on what the person's teaching you, and he's got little tricks to how to remember things, but teaching it to other people really reinforces it in your head. So if you got a couple minutes, I'm going to try something really cool with you. So I'm going to tell you 10 items. I don't want you to write them down. Just try to remember all 10 of them. Okay, so you ready? Okay, now just put your cell phone down, whatever else you've got going on, just focus on what I'm saying. Okay, now here are the words I want you to remember. Water bottle, balloon, batteries, barrel, board, diamond, Knight Rider, oxen, toothpaste, and sign. Got that? All right. Now, how many can you name? Okay, 1, 2, 3, go. Uh-huh. Okay, stop there. So how many did you get? I don't know. When I did it the first time, I got like 3. Now, let's try it a different way. Now, this is how Jim does it. Okay, so you can close your eyes or not, but imagine that you're walking along with a water bottle. You're walking along, look at that water bottle. What brand is it? What color is it? How does it feel when you touch it? Is it cold? Okay, got it? Now, attached to that water bottle, there's a big helium balloon, and it's just kind of floating there. So, what does it look like? Is it big? Is it a little bit smaller? What color is it? Mine was pink. So, a big balloon up in the sky, attached to your water bottle. All right. Now, all of a sudden, you're looking up at your balloon, and there's this big slew of batteries that come falling out of the sky, and it pops your balloon. Now, you're looking at these batteries all over the ground. Now, what kind of batteries are they? Are they C? Are they AA's? Are they AAA's? What's the brand of that battery? Is it Duracell? Energizer? Okay, so you got that in your head. So now you look up from where these batteries came from, and you see this big oak barrel, and someone's just throwing batteries out of this big oak barrel. What does it look like, that barrel? All right, got that image in your head? Okay, now imagine leaning against that barrel up in the sky, there's a big surfboard. So think board, surfboard. What does it look like? Is it white? Does it have stripes on it? Is there a brand on there? So picture that surfboard in your head. All right? Now, you're looking at the surfboard, then all of a sudden there's this huge diamond that goes rolling down off of this board. It's just huge. So just picture this huge shiny diamond rolling off of this board, and down it falls. So you're looking at it fall, and where does it land? In the Knight Rider car. Okay, yeah, so it's called Kit car. It's this big black car. I don't know if you remember the Knight Rider, but bear with me. So you got the Knight Rider, the diamond lands in the seat of the Knight Rider car, so picture that car. So now the Knight Rider car leaves, Okay, so say you're driving. You're driving that Knight Rider car now. So now you come and you parallel park between two oxen. Remember that. You're parking between two oxen. You get out of your car and you go look at the oxen in the front and you see he's got really bad teeth. Like you're thinking, oh my God, he's got really bad breath. So imagine what that's like. Now you grab a tube of toothpaste that you happen to have with you. You brush his teeth, you get them all foamy. And that toothpaste, what brand is it? Is it Crest? Is it Colgate? Is it Aim? I don't even know if they make it anymore. So you got this toothpaste. So when you're done with the oxen, with that ox's teeth, you throw the toothpaste up against this big neon sign and it says welcome and there's these big fireworks. So this neon sign you threw the toothpaste at. Okay, you got it? Now, let's go back. Can you remember those words I told you before? So I'll give you a sec. You can pause it too. Okay, say you paused it. I'm not going to waste your time. You can probably even go back, visualizing that story, and go back right from the sign all the way back to the beginning to the water bottle. But you know what the coolest thing about this is that what you just learned is a way of reminding complex, boring things. Because if you take that same list of words, you have the first 10 elements of the periodic table. Yes, my friend. Okay, so now if you look at those 10 words, what you've actually done is you've got a system to remember the first 10 elements of the periodic table. Oh yeah. So okay, let's backtrack. So take your water bottle. Hydro. You think of hydro, right? Hydrogen. So the first one's hydrogen. You look up at the balloon. Helium, right? You look up at the batteries that come down. Lithium. The barrel. Beryllium. The board. Boron. Diamond. Carbon. Goes into the Knight Rider car. Nitrogen. It parks between two oxen. Oxygen. And then with the toothpaste, what's in toothpaste? Fluoride. And then you throw it at the sign, the neon sign, and you've got neon. Isn't that the most incredible thing? And it's so neat to be able to learn all this stuff and bring these new learnings. So if you're curious to know more about Jim Kwik, I don't have an affiliate link to his new course coming out, but send an email back to me. I'll be happy to share that link with you because he's got some really, really cool training going on. And his first 3 videos, they're free, and you can watch those, and you can do this whole exercise. But mind you, I've kind of ruined the punchline for you. But, you know, if you want to learn more, let me know, and tell me if you enjoyed this video. So on that note, I will see you next week. I'll see if I can find you something interesting, too. All right, bye.